Yarny friends, this is Stephanie of Stephanie's Yarn Escape. Thank you for joining me today for episode number 51. This is a crochet podcast where I take you on my yarniest adventures in hopes that you find some sort of inspiration. So grab your favorite beverage, prop those feet up because you deserve to, and enjoy what I have to share. So, what do I have to share today? Well, I feel like it's not a whole lot. So, we're just kind of going to get into it. I dabbled in a few random things this week. It was a busy week, I ain't gonna lie, and I was tired. I realized as an adult, you will always say next week will slow down a little bit forever. Because I've been saying that for a few weeks now since I was done with school, and it has yet to do that. So I would say next week's gonna be a little bit slower, but I'm just really not sure. Not sure at this point. We shall see. Now, of all the things I have to show you today, don't forget that I do a no-filter fiber cast. Christy and I will be recording that really soon. We have some projects on there that we only show on there, so be sure to check that out. I do have quite a few things going on there as well, too. So, let me show you the same things that I've been showing you for a few weeks now. So, the first one here is my muted rainbow baby blanket. So, this is getting bigger by the day. So this is my muted. Now, I think when I showed you guys last time, I just started the yellow. So I got a few rows of yellow put on. But here's my stitch marker. Yeah. I was just starting the yellow. So I was hoping to have the yellow done by now, but it's not. I would like to get this blanket done hopefully soon. So, yeah. This is it so far. It's wider than, it's supposed to be a baby blanket. It's wider than I originally wanted it, but babies grow. So, yeah. I really like it. It's a chevron style blanket. It's just, I just took my knowledge of a chevron style and just made it. So, I'm not really following any pattern per se. So, but I just love the muted rainbow colors. I love this yarn, so it's super soft. It's got a nice drape to it. Nice and warm. I love this yarn. Is cream, pumpkin, burnt pumpkin, cranberry, and light sage. And Stonewash. But I also have purple, which I don't have this game for because it's in a project that I can't show you guys. But you'll see it eventually. It's a secret project. Yeah. So in this yarn, for those that don't use this yarn, it's 100% acrylic. It's a 4 medium, 355 yards in the solid colors. So large mass of colors that you can get at Hobby Lobby with those. I would like to add some more colors to my collection. So when I feel the urge to make something, like I'm looking for the right color, then I can just go to my stash and just pull the color out. So, you know, that's on future shopping trips. Speaking of shopping trips, so I recently acquired a large amount of yarn. So, my mom we have a local quilt shop that my mom goes to on certain days of the week. And the owner had a friend who was a big crocheter and knitter. And she has been going through some medical issues. And so she decided to downsize her yarn. And holy moly. And I was the first one that came to mind, of course. My goodness. I went there this past week to pick it up. And I drive a truck and it literally filled my bed of my truck in bags, large bags. Vast array. I don't think there was any acrylics. If there was very little. But it's all mixed fibers. Some old, some new. She must have did a clearance trip for some sort of yarn mill or something like that for like the yarn you can get on cones. Tons of those. I didn't keep all those. I have some other Yarny friends that also I gave some of the yarn too as well too. I picked through and took out what I want, which is still a large amount, and shared the wealth. So yeah, so much yarn, lots of mixed fibers, some hand dyes in there. It's just crazy. I have everything toted up now. But yeah, I just couldn't believe it. How blessed I was. Me and another lady were actually down at we picked it up at the quilt shop, and another lady was down there, and they were saying I had first dibs on whatever. And I said, no, like, just start going through it. Like, it's fine. Just start going through and picking what you want. There's plenty here for both of us. And then she took out what she wanted, and they told me just to load up whatever was left. So that's what I did. And then I went through and picked out what I wanted and then passed the rest on to somebody else. So yes, it was a lot of cones. So it wouldn't be, I was going to keep some for giveaways and stuff, but to ship out a cone of yarn, and I'm talking huge cones, the shipping would be ridiculous. So I kept it local. There's some others on there that I'll probably share that I kept, but man, huge amounts of yarn. I was just overwhelmed with it all. So my yarn stash greatly increased. I kept some stuff out of there that I typically wouldn't use, but there was like sweater quantities and stuff like that. So I was thinking, you know, sweaters for me and my daughter and stuff like that if I ever get to it. But you never know. I might sit in my stash for a while and I might share it anyway. So it's there. Very blessed with all that. So what else am I working on? Well, I am working on the Pineapple Afghan. I didn't grab the pattern. By Judy T. Treese. It's the Pineapple Afghan. It's a challenge on Crochet Creations by Christy on her Facebook group. For basically you do a square a month. And by the end of the year, she started at the beginning of the year. By the end of the year, you're going to have this gorgeous blanket. So I started at the beginning of the year, was doing really good until like March. And then I got busy. So I do have 3 squares done. Definitely need blocked. And I've been showing this in my last 2 episodes. And I make little progress on the same block. It's a little bit bigger. I worked on it some last night, and it's higher up on my priority list, but the Muted Rainbow Baby Blanket is the highest of my priority list. And yeah, I got a few more rows. I think I have 6 more rows to do to finish this square off. And I'm doing 4 rows in this gray color, which is, this is the last square for that. And this is Red Heart Soft and the colorway Charcoal. This is one of the bigger skeins. It's a 4 medium, and there is 513 yards on here. So, and then the other 2 colors I'm going to do are Red Heart Soft. This is a smaller skein with 256 yards, and the color Dark Leaf, and Karen Simply Soft White. There are 315 yards, not on this skein. This is a used skein. This is what I pulled. So I'm going to do 4 squares in each one of those colors to make, I think that's going to be a gorgeous blanket. I'm very excited about it. Will I get it done at the end of the year? I don't know. But it'll be one of those ones that I will complete because it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love how it's turning out. Well, what else am I working on? Well, I pulled out, last night, I didn't know what project to work on. I wasn't sure what I was feeling. And then I started thinking about, my local Yarny friend is actually working on this one blanket we've been discussing. And I'm like, I want to start one, because we've been discussing it basically all year. And I said, I want to start it, but I should finish my 'Tis the Season blanket that I started at the beginning of the year before I do that. But then I'm like, no one makes the rules for me. If I want to start a new blanket, why can't I? Right? But I held back because that would involve picking out yarn, yada, yada, yada. And I had all these other ideas running through my head. I was like, stop. Work on your 'Tis the Season blanket. And that's what I did For those that are new to my channel are like, what is she talking about? But for those that have followed me for a while, know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys remember this. It's not 'tis the season. I lied. You may not have known what I was talking about at all. My Let It Snow blanket. Do you guys remember it? I was just right. Actually, I have my stitch marker here. Last time I showed it to you guys many moons ago, it was right to here, and I finished this off last night. I forgot how much I really enjoyed working on this because I really do love working on graph GANs. And my friend Deborah is actually going to work on a graph project. And I think that's where I felt the inspiration. I'm like, oh, I miss my graph GAN so much. I love working on it. I know I have so many other things I need to do, but you know, I got to work on the things I enjoy as well too. You know what I mean? I enjoy making all of it, but I really enjoyed working on this because I just love it so much. So the basic part of it is complete. So that is all done. The main body. So now I just got to put the border on, weave in all these ends. I try to keep up with them, but I didn't, and that's okay. I'm okay with it. So let me show you the pattern. I got it out of a magazine last year that okay. Here it is. All right. The Let It Snow Afghan. And so all I have left is to do this border, which I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to approach it yet. I don't know if I'm just going to do a top and a bottom or if I'm going to try and add it in for the sides. I'm not sure yet. But I purchased it from Annie's catalog as in a Christmas magazine. Annie's Christmas 2020. Me and a friend shared it and are making a lot of patterns out of it. Now the yarn they use for that is Bernat Softy Chunky Super Bulky. It's a super bulky 6. And you need 10 balls of gray heather, 5 balls of black, 4 balls of true gray, 3 balls of natural. That's a lot because there's only 108 yards on there. That gets costly. So I substituted for a cheaper. Now it's a it's a bulky 5, but so it is not going to be the same size because the size they have on here is 48 by 64. So obviously I'm not going to have the same size, but that's why I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the border. So the yarn I'm using for this is Big Twist Classic. It's a bulky 5 and 690 yards, 100% acrylic. This is white, black. You don't see any white in the body of the blanket. You only see it in the border. And then I have this gray. So those 3 colors are going to make up the border and that plaid effect, which I love doing. So yeah, I was contemplating how I wanted to approach the border last night, and then that's when I decided to pull out the pineapple Afghan, because there's a couple different ways I can approach it, but I haven't quite decided how I wanted to do that. So yeah, I didn't realize how much I enjoyed working on this. I have a a pumpkin graph GAN that I really enjoyed. That was a lot of bobbins that I put away for some other things. And and then I even started thinking about like my designs that I have going on. And, you know, I might have to, I don't know. The wheels are spinning. Like when I got this out last night, my creative juices were just ignited. Like, I'm like, oh, I got so many ideas now. So yeah, don't know how this is going to go because like I said, I have a lot of other things going on. I would like to work on the border. I have a couple different ideas how I want to approach it, but if it'll come back out again soon, I'm not sure. I'd like it to, but we shall see. I really need to get the rainbow baby blanket done. The other thing I worked on, you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm not sure if I worked on it, is my design for the scarf. I don't think I worked on this at all, actually, this week. I think this is where I showed you guys last week. my next design for an infinity scarf using cream cotton in 4 different colors. Of course, gray being my main color. So I got some gray. I have all 3 colors. This color. This. Yeah, I have all the grays on the, or all the grays, all the colors on the scarf now. So, yes, I want to work on this. I want to work on all the things. I wish time was more available than what it currently is. It just not enough time. But yeah, I didn't work on it this week. But I have the pattern written because it's a repeat. So once I got this down here established, this is all repeat between each section. So I just basically got to finish this up and send it off to my testers and see what they say and go from there. So yeah, I really like it. I'm very excited about this one. I have another one that I have an idea for, so we'll get that there afterwards. And I think I want to do a total of 5 different scarves. Do like a scarf series, which I've babbled about in the past, so I won't bore you with that again. So what's next? Well, I have a finished item. I do. My Attack of the Grooming 2021, the bat that I was doing is completed, and I'm very excited. It's before the end of the month, and it is done. So, you ready to see him? Let me get him camera ready here. Let me get his. There we go. Get him all primed up. Looking his best. You ready? Oh, look at him. Little bat wings. They're floppy, but that's okay. And I put like a detail here of a scar. Oh, so cute. But you can wrap him. Little bat. He is cute. I enjoyed him. This is a pattern by Katie Dids. I didn't print off the pattern. Speaking of which, I still haven't ordered my ink. And I don't think about ordering my ink until I talk about it, this pattern, on this episode. Like, as soon as I'm done, I forget all about I need to order my ink. Order the ink. So, yeah. He's all done. Pattern by Katie Dids. This is a bat. In the pattern is included, like, you can make an egg for him. So, like, it's like a surprise egg, like a hatching egg. She has a bunch of stuffed animals patterns on there with the hatching eggs. So, yeah, he's cute. I love him. The yarn I use for him is this, I love this yarn in key lime. And I use just Red Heart Black for the eyes and the mouth and the scar. And I attached them all together. I thought he was adorable, though. So cute. So, yes, Attack of the Grooming 2021, for those that are new, it's a challenge that I'm doing on my Facebook. I wanted to improve my amigurumi skills, and I created the challenge with different themes every month. All the details are on my Facebook. You make the theme for the month, and this month you can win the Mandala Ombre cake in the colorway Happy. And it's 100% acrylic, a 4 medium, and there's 344 yards on this. And so, yes, I am very excited to have it done for the end of the month. I have an idea for next month, and I can't wait to announce it to you guys. So, yes. Be sure to check that out. At the end of the year, we're going to do a grand prize for those that have done a theme every single month. Thank you so much for those that are truly supporting it and enjoying it. So yeah, and one of my stitch markers is on there too. I forgot to grab a drink and my throat is so dry now. Anyways, what's next? Well, was it yesterday? Friday. The days are all running together for me now. Friday, I believe, my husband laid on the dining room table a package. He said, your package is here. I'm like, what package? He's like, I don't know. It says your name on it. And it had where it was from Amazon. And I'm like, I don't think I ordered anything. And he's like, I don't know. So I'm like, okay. So I opened it and I was truly shocked but by what I found inside. Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting it at all. There was a present in there and a little note from Karen Kutzenbaris. She sent me a birthday present, which is super kind of her, and a sweet note. Let me show you what was inside. Inside is this bag. I should put some stuff in here to fluff it up, but this bag is flipping awesome, okay? So that's one side. Then you got this side, and it's gray. Hello. And then there's this pocket. Look at this. Look at the organization here. Just crazy. And then there's little pockets here on this side too. My gosh. And there's more. On the top of this blanket, this bag, are these holes so you can put your yarn strands through. And you can work through, you can put the yarn in the bag and you just work through the top. This thing is, you can fit so much in these things. Like, it's huge. I can't even like express how much you can fit in here. I'm very excited about it. Shocked, blown away, all the things, because thank you so much, Karen. I truly appreciate it. I love it. I can't wait to put it to use. I've been holding on for it for a couple days so I can show you guys. But yes, it's going to be put into use very soon. So, yay! Love it, love, love. Thank you so much. That's all I really have to show you guys. But there's one more thing we got to do. So last week was my episode number 50. And I decided that this, for me, was a huge milestone to get to 50 episodes. I'm at right around 426 subscribers now. So that's a huge deal to me. And I decided to do a little giveaway. So we're doing these 4 little skeins of this Knit Picks Comfy Worsted with one of my stitch markers. In these 4 colors. This one is Silver Sage. This one's Honeydew. This one's Lady Slipper. And this one is Ivory. So the only thing you had to do was comment in the last video of what you would make with those 4 skeins. So we're going to pick a winner now. My daughter let me use her tablet to do such a thing. So I already pulled the comments from that YouTube video. And I filtered out duplicate users. So now all we got to do is hit start. So here we go. Can you guys see it? I can't. Lynn Ox. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. And she said, I would make hats and prayer shawls. Very cool. That would be very nice. Make sure if you, it's for U.S. residents only, and I don't think I said that the last time. But if she does not have a U.S. address, then we would have to find somebody else. But we'll wait and see what she says. Go ahead and contact me. Send me an email. That information is down below with your address. And tell me what you want. So that way I can keep everything straight. Because sometimes things get a little crazy in my life. So, yes. Congratulations, Lynn. Thank you for all those that entered. Once I hit for 500 subscribers, I'm sure I'm going to have another giveaway. So that's, because that's another huge milestone, right? Yes. Plenty of things going on. I have a secret project I'm working on, which you guys won't find out to the end of the year. things on No Filter Fibercast that I do with Crochet Creations by Christy. Lots of projects going on there as well too. I have some things I'm excited to show you guys on our next episode. Yay! Even Christy doesn't know about it. No, she'll be surprised too. So, until next time, remember to keep that yarn running through those fingers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.